In this video, we will show you how to export a commitment change order entered in Procore to your company's QuickBooks accounting system. Before you can export a commitment change order to QuickBooks, two criteria must be met. First, the project must be synced with QuickBooks. The projects that have the green ERP linked banner next to the project name when looking at the portfolio list have been synced with a job in QuickBooks. The projects that do not display this banner are not currently synced with QuickBooks. The second criteria is the commitment that the change order applies to must also be synced with QuickBooks. You can see which commitments have been synced with QuickBooks by opening the project and accessing the Commitments tool. Each commitment for the project is listed here, and you may notice the colored banners. These are here to make it easy for you to determine the synchronization status for each of your commitments. A green banner indicates that the commitment was successfully exported from Procore to QuickBooks. Those with different color banners, or no banner at all, have not yet been synced with QuickBooks. To learn about different ways to sync Procore projects and/or commitments with QuickBooks, you can visit our support site at support.procore.com. To demonstrate the process of exporting a commitment change order, I'm going to start by opening one of the sync commitments. And now I will go to the Change Orders tab. Here I have a commitment change order that has been entered in Procore, but it has not been exported to QuickBooks yet. Let's take a look at it. Once the change order has been created in Procore, the next step I need to take to make it eligible to be exported to QuickBooks is to click the Send to ERP button. But you may have noticed that this button is grayed out and not available to be used at the moment. To find out why, I just need to hover my mouse over it. And a message is displayed that indicates why it is not available for use. In this case, the reason I am not yet able to send this commitment to ERP is because the status is not approved. I will go ahead and approve it now. Now I just need to scroll down and click Save. And the Send to ERP button is now available, so I will go ahead and click it. This makes the commitment change order available under the ERP Integrations tab at the company level, so it can be approved by an accountant and exported to QuickBooks. By navigating to the company level, and then selecting the ERP Integrations tool, the accountant can access the area where they can accept or reject the commitment change order. As a part of the implementation of Procore, certain members from the accounting team at your company were given the authority in Procore to review and either reject or accept and export financial information entered in Procore to QuickBooks. This is a special permission that can only be granted to users by an employee of Procore. So if you ever need to add a new accounting approver in Procore, reach out to your Procore point of contact for assistance. With appropriate permissions in place, the accountant can now navigate to the Change Orders subtab. And any change orders that have been sent to ERP but that have not yet been approved or rejected will be listed here on the Ready to Export filter. Here is the one I just sent to ERP a moment ago. In this view, change orders are sorted by job, and for each one, there is a hyperlink that can be used to open the change order. And there is also a PDF link here that can be used to view a PDF copy of the change order. After reviewing the change order data, the accounting approver must choose to accept it or reject it. If there is missing or incorrect data on the change order, the accounting approver should select the option to reject it. When I select Reject, a comments area appears. In the comments, I can indicate why I am rejecting the entry. When a change order is rejected, the person who clicked the Send to ERP button previously will receive an email letting them know that their entry was rejected, and any comments entered will be included. So it is always a good idea to make sure and include your reasoning here, so the person who sent it knows why it was rejected and what they need to do before resending it to ERP. On the other hand, if the information for the change order is complete and accurate, use the Accept button. And now all I need to do is click the Export button. The export is now being performed. While it is exporting, you will see this message, and it will update when it is completed to let you know it was successful. Now that it has been successfully exported, the change order will now appear as an additional line item on the purchase order in QuickBooks for which it was applied to, and in Procore, it will move from the Ready to Export filter to the Synced filter. In QuickBooks, I can view the purchase order with the additional lines of information that came from the change order by navigating to the Vendor Center and selecting the vendor the change order was applied to in the list. The purchase order that the change order we just exported was applied to is listed here, and I can open it up to see all the line items for both the original purchase order and now the change order information that was entered and exported from Procore to QuickBooks. Back in Procore, we can check the status of the commitment change orders for a project by pulling up a project, going into the Commitments tool, opening one of the commitments, and then going to the Change Orders tab. And you may notice the colored banners next to each of the commitment change orders. These are here to make it easy for you to determine the synchronization status for each of your commitment change orders. A green banner indicates that the commitment change order was successfully exported from Procore to QuickBooks. A blue banner indicates that the commitment change order has been sent to ERP but has not yet been exported to QuickBooks. A brown banner indicates that the change order has either failed to export or has been rejected by your accounting approver. And any change orders that do not have a banner at all have not yet been sent to ERP for accounting approval. And to make it really easy, you can hover your mouse over any of these banners for an explanation of what the current status for the commitment change order is. Thanks for watching.